And we are here with day 1 of Creation Fest. This is our energy pool. So you're invited to sit back, to lay down. You're welcome to close your eyes. Now let's take a deep breath in together right now. Breathing in deeply through your nose. And as you do so, ask your infinite being to expand in all directions all at once. In front and behind you, to the left and to the right, above and below you. And as you exhale your breath, begin to bring down energetically all the walls and barriers you created around you. All those walls and barriers that are your thoughts and your thinking. All the walls and barriers around this reality and other realities. This dimension and other dimensions. This universe and all universes. Push them down energetically right now. It's not a doing, it's a being. Your infinite being already knows how to be this. So if you're going into your mind to think about it, pot and pock, all of that. And again, if you'd like to learn more about the clearance statement, you can go to theclearancestatement.com. So, taking another deep breath in, ask your infinite being to expand in all directions all at once. Even more, even more, even more. Allow your infinite being to become as big as the room you're in right now. And then ask it to get even bigger, as big as your house, your apartment, your flat. Keep on pushing down energetically all those walls and barriers. Get yourself even bigger, even bigger, even bigger, even wider, even bigger, even bigger, even bigger, even bigger, even bigger, even bigger. Allow your body to be so much space right now. And let your molecules turn on. So everywhere where you might have learned in other forms, in other modalities, in other spirituality, in other meditations, that when you are relaxed, when you are meditating, you have to slow your molecules down. Will you destroy and create all of that? And what if you could be relaxed and you could be aware? And you could still have this like juicy, joyful energy moving through all the molecules and cells in your body, through all the spaces in your body, as you allow that infinite being that is yours to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Let it get as big as your country. Let it get as big as your continent. And now let your infinite being encompass the totality of planet Earth. All the green spaces, all the sky, all the bodies of water. And let your body relax even more. Let your body get turned on. Let those molecules become even more alive. Let yourself be so present right here and now. And if you're dozing off and you're about to go to sleep, that's okay too. You can still receive the energy of all of this. And if you choose to be totally present with this energy, with these words, you can also choose that. There are infinite possibilities available for you to choose, my friend. What would it take to become aware of what else is possible for you, for your being, for your body, and for this planet that you never thought was possible and others don't even believe is possible? That if we allowed the infinite possibilities, it would actualize a whole different reality beyond this reality with total ease. And anything and everything that doesn't allow this to show up as if by magic, will you destroy and uncreate it now? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, online, shorts, boys and beyond. So ask that infinite being to just stay even more expanded and expansive. Keep on bringing down all your walls and barriers. And in this space, in this consciousness, this vibration and frequency, you can ask yourself, who would I have to be to ask for everything that I desire to create, to generate, and to actualize this year that I never even thought or imagined or visualized or pictured before? And what would I have to be to create, generate, actualize everything that I desired, that I never even thought about, imagined, visualized, or pictured before? And when would I have to be to actualize, generate, create everything and more that I desire, that I never gave myself permission to ask for before? And how would I have to be to ask, to generate, to actualize everything that I desire and that I know beyond any doubts, beyond any distractor implants, that is absolutely possible? That if I just allowed one possibility or the infinite possibilities that are available to play with me, it would create, generate, and actualize this juicy, joyful, playful, magic, miraculous, infinite, amazing reality with total ease, joy, and glory. And anything and everything that doesn't allow this to show up as if by magic, forget about as if by magic, anything that doesn't allow this to actualize, like magic, because it is magic, because you are magic, my friend. Let's destroy and uncreate it all and return to senders with consciousness, please. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine, shorts, boys, and beyonds. What magic are you that you haven't even acknowledged yet? Everything that is, right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine, shorts, boys, and beyonds. What miracles are you that you haven't even acknowledged yet? And everything that is, right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine, shorts, boys, and beyonds. What magic is your body that you haven't been able or willing to acknowledge before? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine, shorts, boys, and beyonds. What potency and capacities are you beyond this reality that you haven't been able or willing to acknowledge before? And everything that is times a gazillion. Will you destroy it and create it now? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine, shorts, boys, and beyonds. So allow your infinite being to expand even more, even more, even more. Bring down those walls and barriers, bring them down, bring them down, bring them down. And now that you're so expanded and expansive, begin to energetically, quote unquote, look for, or not look for, more like discover, playfully find all your teammates everywhere that are ready and willing to play with you and to contribute to you and your creations. So, like, send that being everywhere. Your being already knows, so don't get into your mind. Don't bring your walls and barriers up. Bring them all down again. And then, like, when you get a ping energetically, it's like, tap that little being in her wings or his shoulders, or move his little gnome hat around, or like touch the roots of the trees, all these beings of light or whatever they are, and just ping them. It's like you're saying, hey, I am here. I've been looking for you. I am so ready to play with you. I am so ready to receive from you. And I am so freaking ready to create with you. Would you like to play with me? Would you like to join me in this juicy, joyful adventure of creation? Would you like to be part of this creation fest with us? Would you like to contribute to me, to my body, to my life, to my creations, and to the planet now? And if you get a yes from them, that is, if you receive this expanded and expansive energy from them, begin to pull that energy as though you're like tugging on ropes, but this is way lighter. This is just so that your brain can sort of understand what it is, but it's a being, it's not a doing. Everywhere we're making this about a doing, let's destroy it and create it. And begin to like gently, it's like you're tickling them into awakening, into finding you, and into saying yes. And you pull all of those energies towards you, from the front, from the sides, from the top, from the underneath your feet, and from the back. Bring them towards you, bring them towards you, bring them towards you, and all your creations. Begin to see, begin to become aware that all your creations, all the creations that you've done in the past, all the creations that you're involved in now, and all the creations that you are generating and actualizing in the future, begin to notice them all being turned on and lit up. Let it all be in communion with each other, and let us all be in communion with one another. And let's receive all these contributions, and let's gift our creations, our bodies, our beings, the earth, and each other, and everyone in this group these amazing contributions. Let everything just be lit up from within and from outside and from everywhere. Everything is like turned on and alive and sizzling with possibilities. I got so excited, I'm almost drooling. Possibilities for so much more. Let's wake everyone up. Let's show all beings, all bodies everywhere that there is a brand new reality of possibilities that is already available if they would like to choose it. And what would it take for each and every one of us to be in complete allowance of what anyone else is choosing, regarding of what our own choices are? So anything that doesn't allow your allowance to be way bigger than your awareness, will you destroy it and create it now, please? Right and wrong, good and bad, pun and poke, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. Right and wrong, good and bad, pun and poke, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. Right and wrong, good and bad, pun and poke, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. Right and wrong, good and bad, pun and poke, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. Right and wrong, good and bad, pun and poke, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. And now allow all the energy that you receive, that you pull towards you, to begin to trickle back out into all those places and spaces that you tapped into, and so many more. Let it trickle out to all bodies of water all over the earth. Let it trickle into all the trees and all the plants and all the insects and all the animals and all of the sky and the stars and the planets and the comets and all the sunrises and all the sunsets and all the beings of light that are so willing and ready to be included, to be in communion with you and your creations. So what and who and when and how would you have to be to allow all of this to actualize in your world, in your life, in your reality as an adventure of living, an adventure of possibilities, where you don't have to know what's going to happen before it happens, so you don't have to figure out all the steps ahead in order to ask for what you desire and choose it and freaking create it. Every choice creates. Every choice creates. And what would it be to let go of all judgments, to all the rightness and all the wrongness, and everywhere where you've been making yourself wrong for not being good enough, for not being worthy enough, for not creating enough, for not actualizing enough, and for being too much and being so freaking different and weird than everyone else around you. So everything that is times a gazillion, will you destroy it and create it now, please? Right and wrong, good and bad, pun and pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. Right and wrong, good and bad, pun and pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. Right and wrong, good and bad, pun and pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. And who would you have to be in order to have your own back, to commit to you and your life, and to never, ever, 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 ever make yourself wrong again? And anything that doesn't allow you to be, know, receive, perceive, choose, and live as this energy, will you destroy it and create it now, please? Right or wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine, shorts, boys, and beyonds. Now begin to slowly bring back your awareness and your attention back to the room that you're in, back to your body. And you can still choose to remain expansive and expanded. And what else is truly possible for you, my friend, for all of us? Beyond our expectations, beyond our projections, beyond our judgments, beyond our separations, and beyond our rejections that we never thought was possible, that if we allow the possibilities, would actualize a reality beyond this reality with total ease. And my last question for you is now the time for you to finally choose to be you and to change the world? Wow, cool. Thank you so much for being you. Thank you so much for choosing to be here. And wow, I can't wait to see what shows up for us to play with tomorrow. If you haven't joined our Facebook group, make sure you do so. The link is in the email, and you will receive another link that allows you access to all these recordings. How does it get any more fun than this? How does it get any better than this? And wow, thank you. Mwah. Thank you, everybody. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.